also see, oh, and we can see our process list, but it's refreshed in real time or whatever, every 3 seconds or 5, you can configure that. But look at this one. What did I say had a PID of 1? sbin/init. Okay, well, an alias for that is also systemd. Systemd was the first process to launch on this system. Okay, well we could look, let me launch xeyes, and then let's come over here to top and see if we can find it. Now, right now it's sorting it by, looks like CPU, top-down overview of CPU, and then you can see these other columns. Now in my slides I talked about nice values, but honestly they're not really used anymore, so, and priorities, stuff like that. But really we're going to look at these, and maybe we'll look at these state codes at some point. But there's xeyes, well it popped up there for a second, and oh, it's gone. Okay, so there's a lot of different things you can do in top. I'm not going to do all of them, but I hit the F key, and the F key allows me to manage the different fields that I want to see. I could see any of these fields. You can see the ones that are marked with an asterisk are the ones that are currently being displayed to me. If I want to get rid of any of them, I don't care what this nice value, so I'll go hit the space bar there, and then let's see what does it say here. CPU, enter or left commits. Escape to end. So did it get rid of it? Yeah, got rid of the niceness field. I'll go back in. I don't want to see this priority field, so I'll hit escape, and now I'm not seeing the priority field anymore. So we can specify what fields we want by hitting that F key. I can also say I want to sort by memory usage. So you go down to the memory line and I hit S. It says S sets your sort. And so now my current sort field is mem. If I hit escape key, now I'm sorting by memory. Maybe I'll come down here, maybe instead of that I'll sort by command. So I'll hit S key when I'm down there and escape. And now, whatever, we're sorting by the command name? Yes. I was surprised we started at X. I'm not sure why it's doing that. H for help. I know there's ways to search in top to find a particular command. Anyway, way beyond what I care about. I think if you know how to set sort fields, that's as complicated as I ever do. I usually use the PS command, but the top command is nice as well. Okay, so I showed you how to run a command in the background. When would I ever want to do this? I mean, I ran xeyes in the background. Yay. Well, let's say that I have a really long process that's taking forever to run. Have you ever had one of those?
No.
Like maybe I'm running, I don't know, some weird command. So let's just say that I have true, do echo, hello, done. Right? So this process just goes on and on. It just keeps echoing hello to the screen. So there are some cases, and this is not true of Ubuntu right now, but usually if it was attached to the terminal, like I log in via SSH, and I've got some script that I want it to run, and that script is going to take 20 minutes to run for whatever reason. I don't want to sit there and have my SSH connection open the whole time. Because remember, prior to actually this version of Ubuntu, Bionic, I think Xenial, maybe it was prior to Xenial, whenever you close the shell, it would close your SSH connection and it would close any commands that were attached to that SSH connection. So a background command was really nice. Well, so I could say, all right, let me pipe this to some weird file, garbage. Can I do that? Well, first of all, it's hopefully sending it to that file, garbage. It's only be one line every time. So I didn't do that.
You could make a really quick file. Really fast.
But I don't have my terminal back. So if I hit the ampersand, now it's running in the background. And I get my terminal back, and so maybe I can go on with whatever I was doing while that's still, while that's running. Let's see if it's running. It's PS. Okay. So it looks like it's running. I can see here 15152, or maybe I can do PSAUX, and I guess I could go look for it somewhere, maybe grep, because I want to go kill that process at some point. Well, I did know it's 15152, but I can also do FG command. Oh, that takes me back, and so I can hit Control C maybe to kill it, and PSAUX grep 15152. And let's say it's gone, right? It's dead. The grep command doesn't count because that was just for the grep command. Okay, so the ampersand, I can detach a job and then I can go work again. But the other one that I was alluding to was if I logged out in previous versions of Ubuntu, if this long command was running, it would die. And so the last thing is the no hup command, which says, don't hang up when I log out. So traditionally you'd run it something like that. So, okay, never mind. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. You guys. So we're not doing this in this class, but I can just stick this in a little shell script. Oops. So I was doing the same thing, I just stuck it in a file. And I'm going to redirect it to garbage. And now if I say no hup at the beginning, it'll say, and I should even ran in the background. So it's running in the background, and in the olden days, if I closed my terminal, it would close that job. But with the no hup command in front of it, it says even if I close the terminal, don't hang up that process. Keep it running. So, so here's my foo job that's running. It's still running even though I left the terminal. So on newer versions of Ubuntu, it doesn't actually close that when you log out. There's a setting, I can't remember which file it's in, but there's a setting that says automatic, don't hang up. So I need to go kill this so it doesn't run forever. All right. So those were the kind of the commands that were related to processes. Questions yet? I'm good. I'm too good to sleep. That's good. Pretty good. Okay. So maybe the last thing I think we've hit all those, is just process states. So as we look at this process tree, PSAUX, or using the top command, you see that there's, right here, this state field, state column, and each of those means something. But here's the more common ones that you might come across. R means the process is running. Z, it's a defunct process or zombie process. I don't know if I see any of those there. S means it's waiting. Most of these are waiting in S, which stands for uninterruptible sleep. It's waiting for an event to complete. So it's going to be running until it's told not to run anymore. Versus a D code means that some sort of input or output is happening. I don't stopped or paused. I wonder if I can do that with XIs. Let's take a look. So XIs maybe run in the background, or let's do Control Z is to pause it. Then I'll open here. Oops, actually, I should be able to see it right here. PS rep XIs. So T, great, it's stopped, right? Hopefully we don't ever see zombie processes defunct. maybe the parent, well, it could be that the process is just ending, it just hasn't finished deleting stuff out of the process.